Hello everyone, welcome to this Ask Geology, a whole new way to understand our Mother Earth. So in this today's 7-minute numerical, we are going to discuss about one geochemistry numerical. Okay, and here you can see this bar represents gate question, yellow represents jam question, green represents questions from net, and this black that represents question made by Ask Geology or some any other sources. Okay, like from some books or something else. So the question is given, there are two stable isotopes of chlorine, that is chlorine 35, and this is the atomic unit. Okay, this is AMU, means atomic mass unit. This is atomic mass unit. Okay, chlorine 35 and chlorine 37. Okay, if the relative atomic mass of chlorine is 34.45 AMU, what is the abundance of each isotope? Now what actually the question is asking, there are two stable isotopes of chlorine. Okay, chlorine all of you know, and it has two stable isotopes. One is chlorine 35 and one is chlorine 37, and their relative atomic mass, okay, is given to be, this is 34.97 and this is 36.97. okay, and the relative atomic mass, okay, the relative or average or relative atomic mass of chlorine, only chlorine, is that is 34.45 AMU. Okay, so this relative atomic mass of chlorine, this 34.45 AMU, this is being contributed by both this chlorine 35 and chlorine 37. Okay, so we have to calculate the abundance of each isotope. So here the formula we will be using, okay, the concept here that will be used is your mass balance equation. Okay, so let this chlorine 35, it has contribution of X or the abundance of X. Okay, and what will be the contribution of 37? That will be 1 minus of X, isn't it? Okay, these are the abundance, X% abundance of 35% and 1 minus of X% abundance of chlorine 37. This is relative abundance. Okay, now this 34.45 is being contributed by this 35 and 37. So what will be the required equation here? Required equation. What will be the required equation in the mass balance equation? This is 34.97 into X. This is the abundance of X and this is the relative atomic mass unit, plus of, this is 36.97 into its abundance is 1 minus of X, because they will constitute up to 1. X plus of 1 minus of X, that is equal to 1, which is equal to, now they are both are contributing towards the chlorine atom, okay, and what is the atomic mass of chlorine? That is 34.45. so here it is 34.45. now just understand this equation. Okay, now this is the atomic mass AMU of 35, chlorine 35, this is chlorine 37, and these are two isotopes of this chlorine. Okay, chlorine has two isotopes, this one 37, this one 35, and they have some amount of abundance. Okay, now they are just making chlorine 34.45, and what is the, this is cross of 1. Okay, because this is X abundance, this is 1 minus of X abundance. Okay, so now we can simply solve these equations. 34.97 X plus of, this is 36.97 minus, this is multiplied by 1, and this is 36.97 X is equal to 34.45. Okay, Now if you just simplify these things, okay, if you just simplify, this is 36.97, this is 34.97, then this is minus of 2x is equal to, this is 34.45 minus of 36.97. so what we will get, the x we are getting here is minus of 1.52 divided by minus of 2.0. Minus minus they will cancel out, so 1.52 divided by 2. What is the answer if we simplify? This is 0.76. okay, this is x is 0.76. that means this chlorine 35 is abundant. How much? This is 0.76, and we have not just made it into percentage, okay, because whatever we are considering, the abundance x plus of 1 minus of x is equal to x as cancel out, this is 1, and if we want to just make it in percentage, then we have to multiply by 100. okay, so this x is representing the abundance of chlorine 35, okay, which is we found 0.76, and if we just convert it into percentage, we will multiply 100, this is your 76%. okay, this is the abundance of chlorine 35. And what is the abundance of chlorine 37? Which is equal to 1 minus of x. okay, 1 minus of x, which is equal to 1 minus of 0.76. what is this? This is 0.24, and if we want to just make it into percentage, we have to multiply 100, that is equal to 24%. okay, so what is actually our final answer? Then abundance of chlorine 35 is 76%, and abundance of chlorine 37 is 24%. okay, this is actually our answer. okay, in this question they have given about the chlorine. okay, there are some other types of isotopes, like if asking about rubidium, okay, 86 and 87. okay, some amount, there are some elements who just have some more number of isotopes, okay, stable isotopes, then we have to calculate that kind of this mass balance equation. We have to just put, these are only two, that's why one is x, another is 1 minus of x. okay, if there are some 3 or 4 or some more number of isotopes than 2, then we will have to, okay, this same formula will be applied, but we have to just see the abundance and their percentage, relative percentages. okay, so this equation you can see the answer is chlorine 35 is 76% and chlorine 37 is 24%. this is all about a mass balance equation. okay, this is actually a mass balance equation. okay, so I think this is clear to all. okay, and thank you. Save our Mother Earth. And if you are interested to join our group, then these are the numbers you can contact, and this is the mail ID you can just contact. okay, so have a good day. Thank you.